Hi everyone. So if you've been following our blog, you probably caught wind that a very big thing is happening, which is that we are moving. Recently we hosted a reunion to celebrate those that used to work here, and our cameraman and editor Tom Holm had a brilliant idea, which was to use this as an opportunity to capture some of the reflections of those that used to work here. Enjoy.
You know, they call it work for a reason, Madeline, like it's work. And when I was at leadership, I rarely felt like I was coming to work. I was coming to see my family or my friends, and we were gonna like hang out and brainstorm and kind of figure things out. And it felt like I was always doing like a really fun puzzle with people. And it was always kind of a little bit of a party, but a productive one. And that's, I don't know, I've tried to carry that with me, like trying to make your work enjoyable and exciting and challenging in a way that gets you excited about getting back to it at the end. You know, at the end of the day, you're excited about coming back tomorrow to tackle whatever you left.
Working in leadership was an adventure, very exciting, inspiring, and motivating.
It was the pinnacle of pushing your creative abilities and learning new things and being willing to meet new people and trust that they can bring something dynamic to the group.
It was just completely engrossing and just creates the most dynamic individual that you can become, basically. I mean, in all sincerity. So that's what it is. It's the essence of becoming.
Working at the leadership program was the first job I had outside of college, and it's the initial imprint I got of what life can be like working with others. And it really was all about relationship. There was a way that whether I was working with the children in the classroom or my colleagues in the office or the parents of the children or the superintendency, it was how can I show up as a human being with another human being and make it real.
My 11 years here was sort of like an MBA, because I was able to start with 2 pieces of paper, or 3, whatever you gave me that one day, and from that we just made stuff up. And it was entering into the world of education, but coming at it from a creative point of view. So we really didn't give a damn about what anybody else did. We were kind of like, okay, let's do this. And so we went after it.
That was one of the things I think that I was great at, was creating materials and not worrying about whether any individual item was like going to change the world or going to impart every lesson, but knowing that an accumulation of things, and if something encouraged you to be fearless, and if something encouraged you to be honest, and if something encouraged you to be courageous, that if you put enough of that stuff together, that it would build something.
Creativity unleashed. It was fuel to my fire and satiated soul. And it allowed me to take intellectual leaps that I would never have considered taking before. I got to play with different types of methodology, different targets and tools. I got to learn things. I got to go places. I got to present. I wrote a lot of different types of articles, and I really got to challenge myself intellectually and as a researcher and as a person. And I think that there's something very career-changing about all of that.
During a time where I felt like I was standing at a vortex of this intersection of like love and creativity and nurturement, and it was incredible. It was really hard work, but it was a time of growth for me.
For me, leadership is the ultimate inspiration station. It's a place where innovation thrives. It's a place where you can experiment. It's a place where the shared vision to help students is so strong and palpable in the culture of the company that you just, every single day is a challenge to rise to. And it's a culture that supports each other and supports students. Leadership made me the person that I am today.